I'm going to do lots of pressing. So I'm going to start with overhead press, and then I'm going to do with the blocks again some clean SOTS press as well as some snatch SOTS one, and potentially trying to challenge myself to do the full movement and see if it's pain free, because I can do it. I can kind of force myself for the snatch SOTS press, not for the clean SOTS press. So I guess upper body and mobility be a kind of session I probably should do. I was thinking of doing like muscle snatches and like power cleans, just like really light for reps, but I was like, pressing is the pressing issue for all my weightlifting life. So we'll do some shoulders and some more shoulders and some more shoulders. So in this video, I think we'll have two different, well, should, that's how I'm going to edit it, but it's going to have two different days of training. The heavy day went well, and then you get to see some food and stuff on Sunday. I haven't been meal prepping as much in the summer, but I can also just prepare food when I want it. But it's easier with the chicken especially to do it all at once, to be honest. The glasses just never stay on. Just sweat to death. But pressing, we do the bar 30, 40, 50, and 60 and see how that feels. Part of me was like, oh, I'll just do higher reps, but I feel like for me, I need to balance not just doing like sets of 10 and doing that, because I'll just burn myself out too quick. So we'll do triples at each weight, and then actually we'll do sets of 5. But I haven't warmed up or anything, so I won't be able to have a front rack. My abs are actually sore from the tricep work I did yesterday. Easy enough. And because it's light, we'll just keep the rest periods basically as short as it takes me to get on the get the next weight on. But yeah, my triceps and abs are sore from the accessory work yesterday, which is always good. We'll throw little plates on, because then I can just go up to a yellow. I'm also live streaming this as well, so I might occasionally have to check see if anyone's making fun of my little plates. It's extremely hot today. I think all the way till Saturday it's supposed to be in the 90s, which is not just 90 but like 95. I think one day's supposed to get to 97. So I'll be trying to go to the gym every day. So I don't actually sweat to death out here. It always happens in the summer. There's always one week where it's 9,000 degrees. All this, I don't know if these are rat droppings or what, but that or if something's just like falls off the, if it's from like spiders. There's a spider web above there, but there's always like little dust looking things. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't damage the platform, so yeah, I don't sleep out here, so I don't need to worry about it too much. All right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Actually got kind of heavy. Sucks to be weak. So I'm going to drop back down to 50 and do a couple sets there. Seems to be a good weight for the day. Especially since I'm kind of trying to do them a little bit more strict. I already have a good pump, which is nice. In my shoulders as well. Very good. Just keep doing sets there. Maybe we don't do the SOT stuff. And I just really hammer these. Honestly, could be the perfect kind of Sunday session where it's productive and I'm getting important stuff done, but I'm not trying to do 8 different exercises. I think that's what I'll probably do. Just press. Maybe some front rack holds and stuff to like stretch out. But Alright, let's find my straps. Do some holds. So a pretty easy pressing session, but it gives me a lot to build upon next week. And the goal with this, with the straps on, is just to stretch out the upper back, wrists and arms, but it is really hot. I have not done a lot and I'm already like glistening. All I'm trying to do is keep it on my shoulders, keep my back in a normal position, and then pushing the elbows up. All right, one set down. Not too bad.
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy. Probably especially good to do some of these after doing upper body work yesterday, and I guess today as well, but alright, do the next hold. I think I will do just a SOTS press and maybe a clean press just to see where I am mobility wise on those lifts. We'll do one more hold. That just feels really good. It's also a good, that's just a good warm up to do if you're, especially if you're really tight on the front rack. But take the weight off, put the crash pads up. And I'll see where I stand as far as comfortable, because I can do the SNOTS press. I can do a snatch SOTS press, but it's not comfortable. So, don't really, obviously I don't really care about the weight, really at all for that lift, but I would like to be able to do it without discomfort, so. Make sure I'm not going to hit the crash pads. So, go ahead and just go into it. Alright, I actually felt really good. Normally, it's just uncomfortable to like start the press, and then once I'm actually doing it, it's fine. But like those, it just felt hard because my shoulders are tired. But it was like not uncomfortable to do, which is really nice. Which tells me that the sitting and the pressing from the crash pads is good for me to do mobility wise. Now, the clean SOTS press, I can't do a squat jerk or anything like that. So we'll just do it to show you how bad my front rack pressing is. It's all just falling forward. So honestly, that was probably better than what I can normally do, but when I stand up, it's literally just my shoulders are like the bar is just in front of me, so it's literally like a lat raise holding it, especially like my left shoulder is just going forward. And not that I particularly care about the being able to do a squat jerk or a snatch SOTS press with any sort of weight. Going through the mobility of it is just good accessory work for me to do. So we'll go ahead and not do a lot, because I already did a good amount of shoulder work. But since we're already here and we have the the pads, crash pads here, we go ahead and do a couple reps. So probably, I don't know, I guess we'll see how many I want to do, but I actually don't know how I can, yeah. It's actually pretty hard to get up there from that position. All right. Do 10. Try to lean forward a little bit too. Honestly, it's getting better, which is encouraging. That's a challenging movement for me to do, always has been. But modifying it with the crash pads, with there, it's like on that first rep, I can feel my chest trying to open up and go backwards. And so the rest, I'm really trying to fight it forward, because when I'm doing the regular one, that's just the position that I have to be in with my biomechanics, just to like actually sit in a full squat. So that's encouraging, and that's just me doing this for a week. So not that I'll turn into a squat jerker, but if I can do like the clean SOTS press and the snatch SOTS press consistently without using the crash pads as just a warm up even, I'd be happy with that. So we're gonna try to do the same thing here. Obviously I'm still sitting on the crash pad, so I'm not fully bottomed out in the squat, but I'm pretty deep still. Deeper than a lot of powerlifters would go. But we'll do a set of 10 in the front rack as well. Trying to do two things. One, to press it up, but also to press it back behind me. While trying to, I guess three things, trying to maintain my torso. If anything, press it forward a little bit. So. Well, I will say the mobility in that position, both of those positions, is getting better, which is encouraging. So I'm going to keep adding that, the modified version of the lift. And I probably won't worry about trying to load it at all, but just doing it is good for that, upper back as well as shoulder mobility. And for me, that's probably my biggest lack, because I have the ankle, I have the hip, I have the knees, I have all the lower body mobility to get into the deepest possible position, but I don't quite have that consistent shoulder mobility, especially since I injured my shoulder, my left one, a while ago at this point, but I've never the mobility on it is just different than the right one. I don't have pain or anything, but really stretching to that position and trying to, even when I'm pressing little things, trying to make sure both my arms lock out at the same time, just trying to make sure everything is as symmetrical as possible, and I'm stretching everything back. It's just going to put me in better positions in the main lifts. But that's a good Sunday session, I will say. Even though I didn't really train that hard, actually, shoulder is a little pumped, a little sore now, so good kind of sore though because of the pressing I did. But I think this will be a good Sunday session because it's mentally easy to do for the most part, and I'm doing productive things, stretching and moving, which is helpful, but also specifically the kind of stretching and mobility that I need. So got a little shoulder pump, got a little stretch, and got in and got out. Tomorrow, same thing as last week, but hopefully you enjoy this longer video with 2 different days thrown into it. Just trying to continue the vlogging trend that I've been doing, and I've been enjoying it, and it takes a little bit more time to edit, so appreciate the increase. I've noticed the metrics do a little bit better on it. So that being said,
Deuces.
Deuces.